Hi guys. We're gonna do yoga to stretch and strengthen. So let's start on our mat. Bring your feet together, coming into cobbler's pose or butterfly pose. Adjust the booty. Sit up nice and tall, relax the shoulders. You can hold on to your ankles or bring your fingertips behind you. Let's close our eyes for a moment, and we're gonna take some deep breaths, becoming present on the mat, letting go of anything that's not serving us in this moment. We're going to inhale to the count of 4 through the nose and exhale to the count of 8 through the mouth. Let's take a deep breath in. Let it go. Deep breath in. Let it go. Deep breath in. And let it go. Gently open your eyes. And let's begin to melt the chest forward, bending through the elbows. Maybe you wrap your hands around your feet or your toes and let the neck relax, shoulders relax. Just take a few natural breaths here. Release any tension. Let's walk the fingertips out in front of us, keeping the spine and neck long. Let's walk it over to the right. Keep both sits bones on the mat. Let's take a deep inhale here. And exhale. Let's walk it through center and come over to the left. Take a deep breath here. Come back to center and walk it in. Let's twist over to the right. Keep a nice long spine. Look over that shoulder. Take a deep breath. And come on over to the left. Deep breath. Let's bring the right arm out. Hook the left arm around. Pull it in towards your chest and look over the shoulder. And take it to the other side. Bring it in. Look over that shoulder. And release. Grab the 4 fingers on your right hand and pull it under. And over. Keep a nice steady breath here. Take it to the other side. And over. And let's bring our legs out in front. Feet are flexed. Fix the booty. Sit up nice and tall, like the letter L. And we're gonna just melt the belly forward. You can have a bend in your knees here if that's more comfortable. And grab the outsides of your feet. Bring nose to knees. And just take a few deep breaths here. And let's slowly roll it up. We're going to cross the right leg over the left. Keep the feet flexed. Sit up tall. Melt forward. Nose to knee. Again, you can keep a bend in that knee if it's more comfortable. Take a few deep breaths. And roll it up. Switch sides, cross the left over the right, feet are flexed, sit up tall, melt it forward. Few deep breaths here. And roll it up. We're going to point and flex the feet a few times. Okay, that was weird. My TV just beeped. Super weird. And just roll the ankles, open up those feet. And reverse. Perfect. Let's come into a tabletop. We're going to curl the toes, sit back on the heels, really stretch those hands towards the front of the mat. Bring the forehead to the mat, child's pose. From here, we're going to round forward, and as we come back, we're going to lift our booty into the air, arching the back. Sit back. Round it forward. Arch the back to sit back on your heels. Nice, soft, natural breath here. Nice fluid moment. Fluid movements. Fluid moments. Precious moments. Let's do it one more time. And come back to your tabletop. We're going to bring the right leg out, and we're going to bend, bring it in, stretch it out. So we're squaring the hips here, and then we're opening up that hip, stretch it out, bring it in. Keep that core ignited, lifting in and up on that belly. Steady breathing here. And bring it down. Let's take it to the other side. Stretch that left leg out and bring it in. Steady breath. And bring it in. From here, we're going to open up that leg to the side and bring it in. Open it up. Bring it in. Steady breath. And bring it down. Take it to the other side now. Make sure you're not holding your breath. Bring it in. Curl the toes. Sit back on your heels, stretch those hands towards the front of your mat. Relax the forehead, relax the shoulders. Deep breath in. Let it go. Deep breath in. Let it go. One more deep breath. And let it go. Let's round it forward, curl the toes, lift the hips, come into down dog. Pedal the feet. Take a few deep breaths here. Nice long spine. We're going to inhale the right leg to three-legged dog. And exhale, bring it out over to the side. Bring it back to three-legged. Inhale. We're going to exhale, bend that knee and bring it into pigeon. So we're opening up that hip. The right knee is towards the right side of the mat. You can bring that foot in or out, depending on where you are in your practice. The more you bring it in, the less pain. All right, we're gonna walk it out. Make a pillow with your hands, or you can stay up on your forearms. And take 3 full breaths here. And slowly come up onto your hands. Bring your hands directly under your shoulders. We're going to curl the back toes. We're going to lift that knee and lift and then lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Add your breath in. One more. And let's come into a high plank. We're going to take a vinyasa, so drop your knees if you need to modify. Inhale forward. Exhale lower. Inhale upward facing dog. Exhale, drop the knees, curl the toes, come into your down dog. Take a few breaths here. Stretch through those feet, stretch through the legs. You can even bend your knees, bringing belly to thighs, and then sink the heels down. We're going to inhale that left leg to three-legged dog. Exhale, bring it out to the side. Inhale back to three-legged. Exhale, drop into your pigeon. And walk it forward. You can stay up on your forearms or make a pillow and rest your forehead. 3 full breaths here. We're going to walk those hands in, just under our shoulders. Curl the back toes, lift that kneecap, and lift and lower. Add the breath in. Come into your high plank. Take your chaturanga here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Drop your knees. Curl the toes. Lift those hips. Take a few breaths here. Paddle through the feet. Deep bend in those knees. We're going to round the spine forward, coming into our high plank. From here, if you need to drop your knees to modify, that's fine. You can just hold a modified plank. Otherwise, we're going to take it a step further and lift one leg and lower. Alternating sides. Steady breath. Come right into your down dog. Take a moment to rest. Deep inhale and exhale. Take one more deep breath. And let's inhale right leg high to three-legged dog. We're going to exhale, tap the mat, and lift. 3 times. Inhale, 3-legged. 3 more. Inhale, 3-legged. We're going to exhale, knee to chest. Step that foot between those hands and drop down on that back leg. Flatten through the back foot. Squeeze the thighs to lift. Square the hips. Interlace those hands behind your back. Open up the chest and sink forward. Gaze up. Reach those hands towards the back of your mat. 3 full breaths here. And release. Frame that front foot. We're going to curl the back toes. Walk those fingertips forward, and we're going to lift off on that back leg. Deep bend in the rooted leg or standing leg. We're going to tap the toe and lift. Add that breath. And slowly turn and flatten on that back foot. We're going to prepare for Warrior 2. First, coming into side angle, open up that torso, pushing through all 4 corners of that front foot and the back edge of the back foot. Deep inhale and exhale. Deep inhale and exhale. Come on into your Warrior 2. You might need to straighten first and then bend into it. Gaze over the middle finger. Flip that palm, reach it forward. Open up that chest. Reach towards the back of your mat. Peaceful warrior. Straighten through that front leg. Stretch it back a little further. Deep inhale and exhale. We're going to inhale, right hand to right shin. Exhale, left hand to the sky. Triangle pose. Hold for 3 breaths. Gaze can be up or down. And we're going to turn and frame that front foot. Come onto the ball of the back foot. Press down with that heel. Left fingertips on the inside of your right foot. Turn and open up that torso. Revolve triangle. 3 full breaths. We're going to frame that front foot, bend into it. Place the hands on the mat, slide that leg back. Come into your plank. Take your vinyasa. Inhale forward. Exhale lower. Inhale upward facing dog. And exhale to down dog. Take a moment to rest or stretch through the legs. Deep breaths. Let's inhale the left leg high, 3-legged dog. We're going to exhale, tap 3 times. Inhale, 3-legged. Exhale, tap. Inhale, 3-legged. Exhale, knee to chest. Step that foot up. Drop down on that back leg. Squeeze those thighs to lift. Square the hips. Interlace those hands. Open up the chest. Sink forward. Chin lifts. 3 full breaths. Frame that front foot. Pop up on the back foot. We're going to walk those fingertips forward and lift on that back leg. Standing split. Bend that knee in your rooted leg. And we're going to tap and lift. Steady breath. We're gonna lower and flatten on that back foot, coming into your side angle. So left fingertips on the inside of that left foot. Open up that torso. Right hand to the sky. 3 full breaths here. Push off on that front foot, coming into your warrior two. You might need to straighten and bend into it. Look over that middle finger, flip the front palm, reach it forward. Peaceful warrior. One more breath. Straighten through that front leg, reach a little further. Deep breath. We're going to inhale, left hand to left shin, right hand to the sky. Gaze up or down. 3 full breaths. And let's frame that front foot. Come onto the ball of the back foot and press down with the heel. Right fingertips on the inside of that left foot. Turn that torso and open up, revolve triangle. 3 breaths. Bend and frame that front foot. Place your hands on the mat. Slide that leg back. Come into your plank. We're going to lift alternating sides like we did before. So drop your knees if this is too much. Steady breath. Go ahead and drop your knees. Swing your legs around. And we're going to slowly lower down, 1 vertebrae at a time. Bring your legs or shins parallel with the sky, knees just over the hips, hands over your ears. Not like on them, but just hover over the ears. We're going to extend opposite leg and opposite arm and bring it in. Alternating sides. Adding a steady breath here. Now let's lift our upper back off of the mat. Keep the chin away from the chest and repeat the same thing. Hug it in. Give yourself a little massage. Rock it back and forth. And let's bring the legs back. Shins parallel with the sky, knees over the hips. We're going to cross the right leg over the left. Maybe you wrap it around one more time, or just keep them crossed. We're going to bring the arms into eagle arms. Left arm under, right arm over. Maybe you just bring the backs of the hands together, or grab that right thumb or palms together. We're going to bring everything in and stretch it out. Nice steady breath here. And release. Let's take it to the other side. Left leg crosses over this time. Right arm under, left arm over. Maybe you grab that thumb or bring palms together. Bring everything in. Stretch it out. And release. Hug it in. Give yourself a little massage. Rock it back and forth. Place your feet flat on the mat. Keep the knees in line with the hips. Interlace the hands behind your head. Keep the neck and chest and chin away from one another. Keep the elbows wide. Maybe gaze up and then a few feet behind you to remind you not to crink your neck. And we're just going to do some basic crunches. Lift with the core. So instead of pulling from the neck, let the core do all the work. It's a very small movement, but you're going to feel it a heck of a lot more. Add your breath in. Hug it in. Little baby rock. Let's do a good morning stretch. Reach for the top of your mat. Reach for the bottom of your mat. Like somebody's pulling you from your hands and your feet. And let's come back, feet on the mat. We're going to cross the right leg over the left. Keep both feet flexed. Left shin comes parallel with the sky. We're going to interlace both hands behind the left thigh. Pull everything in towards your chest and use that right elbow to push out on that right thigh. Keep your tailbone on the mat. So I'd rather you not pull your legs in as much if your tailbone is coming off of the mat. You're still going to feel it, even if it's a small movement. Deep breaths here. And release. Switching sides now. Wrap those hands around. Use that elbow for an extra stretch. Flex those feet. Deep breaths. And release. Let's bring the left leg out long. We're going to bend the right leg. And I want you to just hug that bent leg into your chest. Don't overdo it here. Be very gentle. Deep breaths. And go ahead and hug that knee into your chest. And we're going to twist over to the left. Right arm out. Look over towards that hand. Keep both shoulder blades on the mat. 2 more breaths. And come on to your back. We're going to hug that bent leg into our chest, keeping the right leg on the mat. Two more deep breaths. And let's hug that knee into the chest. And twist it over to the right. Both shoulder blades on the mat. Look over towards that left hand. 3 full breaths. And come on back. And let's go ahead and come over to our right side and gently come up into a seat. Let's cross at the ankle, sit up nice and tall. As we finish our practice today, I do want you to do a 10-minute corpse pose at the end of this practice. Set your alarm so you don't fall asleep. And just allow your body to melt into the mat, completely relaxed, eyes closed, steady breathing, and just give yourself that time to surrender and be present in that moment. All right, as we finish today, we're gonna inhale and reach the arms overhead. I want you to think of positive affirmations in your head as you inhale. So I am loved, I am worthy, I am strong, I am capable. Whatever your positive affirmations are. And we're gonna hold the breath for a few seconds. And as we let the breath go, I want you to let go of the things that aren't serving you. But whether it's insecurities, negative thoughts of yourself, whatever it is that you wanna let go with your exhale. All right, let's go ahead and inhale, reach the arms overhead. Hold the breath. Let it go. And it really helps to empty out the lungs with each exhale. Let's do it one more time. Deep breath in. Hold the breath. Let it all go. Hands to heart center and gently open your eyes. Thank you guys so much for practicing with me today. I hope you can take something positive away from this practice within the rest of your day, and I hope to see you back on the mat tomorrow. Thank you so much. Namaste. And don't forget corpse pose. I'm gonna do mine right now. Bye guys.